The letters were folded too neatly for something so cruel. I was standing in our kitchen in Chicago, midnight bleeding into 1 a.m., the hum of the fridge louder than my own breathing, when I found them. 3 envelopes, each with our kids' names written in my wife's handwriting. Careful, deliberate, final. Ethan, Lily, Noah. My hand started shaking before I even opened the first one. Inside, goodbye letters. Not see you soon. Not, I love you forever. Goodbye. That's when it hit me. She wasn't just cheating. She was planning to disappear. And I had no idea who she was running away with. If you genuinely enjoy our stories, please subscribe to the channel, tell us where you're from, and what time it is right now. It's always fascinating to know how far our story flows. At first, I told myself it had to be something else. A joke, a therapy exercise, some weird parenting blog idea. But the second letter crushed that lie. I'm sorry I won't be there when you wake up, but I need to choose happiness. Happiness, not us. Something wasn't right. The house felt different that night. Too quiet, too clean, like she'd already started erasing herself. Her shoes were gone from the hallway, half her closet empty. I stood there, holding those letters, trying to breathe. Then I noticed her iPad on the couch. Unlocked. I didn't hesitate. Her messages were open. And there it was, a name I didn't recognize. Daniel. Scrolling felt like falling down a well. Hotel confirmations in downtown Chicago. Late-night conversations. Plans. 2 more weeks. I'll leave letters for the kids. Make sure he doesn't suspect anything. That word. He. Me. My chest tightened so hard I thought I might drop right there. This wasn't an affair. This was an exit plan. I confronted her the next morning. I didn't yell. I didn't slam anything. I just placed the letters on the kitchen table. She froze. For half a second, her mask cracked. Then it snapped back into place. You weren't supposed to find those, she said calmly. No apology. No panic. Just irritation. Who is Daniel? I asked. She crossed her arms. Someone who actually sees me. That sentence cut deeper than anything else. We have 3 kids, I said quietly. And I've been suffocating for years, she replied. Just like that. No hesitation. She didn't deny anything. Didn't even try. Instead, she leaned in, voice softer. You'll be fine, she said. You're stable. Responsible. The kids will be okay with you. That's when I realized. She had already rewritten the story in her head. I was the background character. Disposable. I broke that night. Sat in my car in a parking garage on Wabash Avenue and just stared at the steering wheel. Everything I thought we had gone. Replaced with a plan I was never meant to see. But something changed in me there. Quietly. Cold. If she could plan an escape, so could I. The next morning, I called a divorce lawyer. No drama. No threats. Just facts. Do you have proof of abandonment and infidelity? He asked. I looked at the letters on my desk. Yes, I said. We moved fast. I documented everything. Screenshots. Messages. Hotel receipts she forgot to delete. The letters themselves. Then came the financial part. Joint accounts were reviewed. Assets secured. My lawyer filed first. That mattered. A lot. I didn't tell her. Not yet. Instead, I watched. She became more careless. More arrogant. Late nights turned into overnight work trips. She started packing small bags, testing the waters. Daniel got bolder too. I found his social media. Confident. Smug. The kind of guy who thinks he's winning something. That made it easier. The trap wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. She told me one Friday she'd be staying with a friend. I nodded. Okay. That was the night. I waited until she left. Then I packed the rest of her things. Neatly. Boxes labeled. Letters placed right on top. At 9 p.m., my lawyer filed everything. At 9:15, I changed the locks. At 9:30, I transferred the kids' school records under my custody filing. By 10 p.m., she was legally out. At 11:12 p.m., my phone rang. Her name. I let it ring once. Twice. Then I answered. What did you do? She snapped. No, I said calmly. What did you plan? Silence. Then anger. You can't just lock me out. I didn't, I replied. You left. Her breathing got heavier. I'm coming back. No, I said. You're not. She showed up anyway. Midnight. Standing outside the house, banging on the door. Daniel's car parked across the street. Watching. Neighbors' lights flicking on. I opened the door just enough to hand her the papers. What is this? She demanded. Your exit, I said. Her face shifted. Confusion. Then realization. You planned this, she whispered. I looked at her. Really looked this time. I adapted. Daniel stepped forward then, trying to act tough. This isn't how this works, man. I didn't even look at him. It already did. He didn't say anything after that. Because there was nothing left to say. The divorce moved fast. Evidence does that. Abandonment. Infidelity. Intent. She lost more than she expected. Custody. Assets. Reputation. Daniel disappeared within a month. Turns out, he liked the idea of her. Not the reality. The house is quieter now. Different. But stable. The kids are okay. They asked about the letters once. I told them the truth, just not all of it. Some things don't need to be passed down. Sometimes I still think about that night in the kitchen. Those envelopes. How close she came to vanishing. How easily she thought she could erase us. But she didn't. Because I found the letters. Before she could finish the story. Now, her name is just paperwork. Her voice, just an echo. And those goodbye letters? Still in my drawer. Unsent. Unread by the people they were meant to break. I never told her this. But the moment I saw those envelopes, she was already gone. The end.